She's got the tips you wanna know. She's gonna help you meet your goal. So if you wanna get on the road to help your business start to grow, talk Surtax with Nikki.
Welcome back to Talk Surtax with Nikki. Today I have a treat for you. Watch this interview with Luis Geraldo with Premier Design Solutions. So you're interested in Surtax projects, and Mr. Lewis here, he has actually been awarded a Surtax funded project as a CBE firm, and you're also subcontractors on some other projects as well, correct?
That is correct.
So that's why I brought you here to kind of speak to our CBE firms who are interested in Surtax projects and kind of see, how did you get here, Lewis? So first, if you could give us an intro, let us know about the services that you provide.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Luis Jurado. I am the principal of Premier Design Solutions. PDS is a full-service professional civil engineering and surveying firm. We have been operating in Broward County since 2007. We service private and public clients, and our main core is public infrastructure projects.
So Lewis, you're a CBE firm, you're familiar with our program, so why don't you let the folks know how the CBE program has helped you at all in your process?
Well, Nicole, the program has been very good for us. It has served as an avenue and as a catalyst for us to go get civil infrastructure projects first as a sub-consultant to larger primes, and lately as a prime consultant. The program is it's designed to give a hand to those small businesses and increase participation, and at the same time increasing professional level of service that these small firms can provide. I would note for the CBE firms watching here today that this program is an avenue, but there's a lot of bumps in the road, and this is going to depend on you on how far you want to take it. The fact that you're a CBE firm doesn't guarantee work. The fact that you're a CBE firm shows that you've taken the right steps and in the right direction, but there's a lot of hard work that needs to happen. You have to sell yourselves to those larger firms. You have to tell those larger firms, what you bring to the table and how can you be an asset in participating together with them.
I love that you said that, Lewis, because that is what we preach. We have these different workshops. It's not just about, hey, I'm a CBE, hire me. It's you still have to show your value to these prime contractors. So tell me if you can give us a little bit of the steps you took to kind of get here. You said you started off as a CBE. You got subcontracts. Did you attend pre-bid meetings? Did you go to our different workshops? What kind of methods did you use to really get these relationships with these prime vendors?
The first thing in showing those larger firms out there that my firm was an asset to them is I did my homework. Okay. And what I mean by homework was I understood from the planning perspective of the county in terms of what projects were coming next year. So I logged into any public available information to find out any projects that will be coming up in the near future or the next fiscal year, and how those will affect my company or what services I could provide on those contracts. So that was step number one. Do your homework, identify those projects. Then the second thing that I did is the projects that were of interest to us or to our firm is I looked into the departments and tried to reach out to directors of those departments or assistant directors or project managers that were going to be involved with those projects. I was very surprised to find out that in that process, many of them were available to meet with me, and they encouraged these meetings to happen. Once I had that information, then I could go talk to the primes and tell them, look, I understand this project is coming up, and it's going to have this scope of work, and out of this scope I can perform this. I want to be a part of your team. That's very important to get the work done early on. A lot of the times when the projects come out, a lot of primes have already talked to other subs, so it's going to be very hard for you to be able to get on a team where maybe you can provide some scope of work that somebody else is already providing. So we call it, once it hits the street, you're probably too late for it. So find out about those opportunities prior. talk to the right people prior, and then look for primes where you can offer those services where you feel you're going to be the best match in making the project successful.
I think that is fabulous feedback. I love it. Thank you so much for being on the show today. You've got those helpful tips, so get out there and form those relationships, do the work, do your homework, and we'll see you next time on Talk Surtax with Nikki.
She's got the tips you want to know. She's gonna help you meet your goal. So if you wanna get on the road to help your business start to grow, Talk Surtax with Nikki.